It's very rare that I have a physical TBR. I read a lot on my Kindle. I read a lot faster digitally, but I'm trying to grow my bookshelf. As you can see, it's kind of sad right now, but hopefully I can change that. I just joined a book club, so that's actually what one of these books is from. So without further ado, let's get started. Oh, speaking of that book club, I'm actually gonna start with The Do-Over by Lynn Painter. I know I'm gonna butcher some of these names and I'm very sorry. So this is kind of a deceiving first choice of books to talk about because I don't read a lot of romance, specifically YA romance. I'm 23 and I just feel like some of the subject matter just doesn't, like, it's not relevant to me anymore. But I've heard a lot of good things about Lynn Painter. This cover is beautiful. The sides are just so pretty to me. And it's around Valentine's Day. I'm filming this the day after Valentine's Day. I don't know when it's gonna come up. But a lot of my friends read romance, and I'm trying to be less of a hater, which is very hard for me when it comes to books, because I have a type that I like and I like to stick to it. But that's the good thing about a book club, is it kind of forces you to read other stuff. So I'm about halfway. If you can see, I'm about halfway. And I've been putting some little tabs in there, some little pink tabs. This is actually a really cute book. It's giving very rom-com. It has a little, oh, it doesn't have an award. It just says Barnes & Noble exclusive, so I'm a liar. But it's honestly a really cute book. It's very, like, teenage romance, Netflix. It's giving, like, that would be Addison Rae. She needs to be casted. But yeah, I'm really glad I joined or started a book club with my friends because they kind of pushed me to read something that I typically wouldn't. So this is The Do-Over. You should all go read it. Look at it. It's so cute. The next book I have also has to do with the book club. I promise I'll shut up about it in a minute, but this is actually the second book we're going to be reading. We couldn't leave Barnes & Noble with just one book because there's something wrong with us. It's called The Perfect Marriage by Geneva Rose. I know I'm going to mispronounce authors' names. I don't know if I already said that, but please forgive me. I definitely already said that. But please double forgive me. It's called The Perfect Marriage. The Perfect Marriage. I know next to nothing about this book, which is kind of how I like to go in to books. is I want to look like this. Like in my head, I look like a fox in a yellow dress. And in my head, there's no car driving by right now. So, I would like to live in my delusion and be this fox in a yellow dress, please. Please only perceive me as that moving forward. But yeah, I think this is like a murder mystery, perhaps, that it says on the cover. When I went to Barnes & Noble, one of the workers had put like a little tag on it. I don't remember exactly what it said, but it said Winnie the Pooh mixed with something, and you got me at Winnie the Pooh. I really like Winnie the Pooh. And just the aesthetics of this book are so pretty. Like, even if I read it and I don't like it, I still want to have it. Like the cover, like the spine. It's also pretty. Like, I feel like if I wrote a book, I would make the cover look like this. So, June Away Black. I think it's a pen name anyway. I think I read that somewhere. I don't know how to say that first name. I'm so sorry. June Away. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop. But yeah, it looks really, really, really cute. I'm super excited to read this. I like reading multiple books at once. I know some people don't like that, but I might read this kind of in between other things I'm reading just because I'm very excited to get into it. But yeah, Shady Hollow, Shady Hollow, Shady Hollow. This is also completely side note. The first video where I'm wearing my rings, I was hesitant to wear my rings in a video because I like to do finger flutters, and I didn't know if they would be like super distracting. Maybe not, but if they are, let me know. But I like wearing my rings. The final book I have to talk about is Dune. Now, my ignorance on Dune might upset the masses, but the only thing I know about Dune is that Zendaya is in the movie, and that feels like the most important information about Dune to me, to be honest. This is actually kind of cheating to include, well, maybe not, I bought it, but I bought it for my partner, William. They really want to read it. The cover's beautiful. I really like this. It was also, if you don't see a little bit of a sale happening, I bought these together because of the sale, but I think they're both good picks to me. Dune is a book that I could be convinced of reading for sure. I've really only heard of the movie. I'm so sorry. But a lot of people that read it really like it, so it's not too big. I honestly thought it was a bigger book than this. Oh, it does have 600 pages. That's a little bit of a lot for my attention span, sadly, but if William really likes it, I'll read it. I trust William. But yeah, can't give much here. Could read the back. But I know it's very adventure. It's very desert-esque. I actually don't know that. I'm assuming it. Let me say that. Me getting scared of the Dune stands. I know they're out there, and I respect them. But I love Zendaya, so if she likes it, maybe I should read it. But yeah, I really like this cover. I've never seen this cover. I don't know if this is what the cover usually looks like, but yeah, now a major motion picture. But yeah, the spine is cute too. I'm really big on the spine of books because typically that's what you see on the shelf, so I like when books have good spines. This is a good one. Love this spine, as I've said 85 times, but stuff like this, you know, it's just cute. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. If you're a Dune stan, please educate me. I would love to hear all about it. Maybe I'll pick it up one day and it'll change my life forever. But yeah, this was bought technically as a gift, so actually think that's going to be it for this video. I'm presuming this is going to be a little bit of a shorter one, but that's okay. I just really wanted to talk about books. I'm getting really into reading again. I was an avid reader in middle school. I also am a Wattpad reader. I'm a reformed Wattpad reader. Nothing wrong with reading Wattpad. I'm just on AO3 with the adults now. And I really wanted to start reading physical books and just reading in general more this year. That's kind of my resolution. My goal is to read 40 books. I'm going to link my Goodreads down below because I love adding people on Goodreads and being nosy on Goodreads. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me what your favorite book is in the comments. I love hearing about people's books and just everyone's different favorites. I think it's a lot of fun. I was heavily inspired by the other ASMR artists that make these kind of videos. I watch Haley Jane a lot. I'll actually link one of her videos down below. Shizu kind of got me into ASMR bookish content. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed.